Charlie.
Hey, how are you?
Good, sweetheart. How are you?
Good, just leaving the office.
Okay.
Busy day today.
Yeah.
Didn't stop for the only time I stopped was when I was on the phone.
Whose office were you at?
Rob Stanton.
Oh, okay.
So it's good. I become friends with him too, so it's nice
Yeah,
to hang out with him and his wife, and we go out all the time.
That's nice. See, I've had a question. He said if he goes, because he's going to go Thursday,
right?
To register the car. So, he'll go with the existing paperwork. If they say anything to him, like 40, whatever it is, 43, 48, what number, how much did you want the car to stay for?
It's 43, whatever.
$4,300 for a 12 Land Rover.
It's a 2004. The VIN number is a 2004. The state of Florida screwed up when they did the title, but the VIN number is correct. On the title and the VIN number on the car reflects an 04.
Okay, exactly. So that's why she even asked me, are you sure this is a 12?
Yeah, it's not a 12.
Matching. Right. So even though it says that on the paperwork, should Dad say to them it's an 04, or should he say nothing and see what they do?
Say nothing.
Okay.
The VIN number reflects
the only thing that
04.
matters.
The other thing I was going to tell you is this: why doesn't Dad just go on Monday on the way after the office and do it? Stop in for 15 minutes and go do it for 20 minutes.
It's hard to do that because it's not 15, 20 minutes. It is 15, 20 minutes, but he doesn't leave here Monday. He works out from 8 to 9, showers, and then just gets up there just before 10.
I'm sure there's a place in Miami you can go, isn't
there? Yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah, he's not going to Broward.
Okay, yeah.
I found a place down here. He can go here.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's one on the beach.
I found one the last.
No, it's sitting in the driveway.
Perfect. Okay.
Clint's got my driver's license. I've got a car without a tag that doesn't match the thing. I've got no registration.
Well, other than that.
I'm like, other than that, fucking write me the fine. I'll have Mike get me out of this. Great.
Just thought it had somebody else's license.
Tell Dad I'm missing my driver's license. I don't have a registration, and I have a tag that doesn't belong to the car. Besides that, I'm perfect.
Oh, Dad said, yeah, he'll have to get your license plate, right?
Yeah, unless he wants to draw one on a piece of paper for me.
Yeah. That's why he's asking you if it has one.
But it has one, it just doesn't belong to the car.
Exactly. It's not a transfer.
Took it off a different car.
He needs a new one.
Yeah.
He needs a new one. It's not a transfer. Okay.
You can't just take license plates off of cars. It's kind of illegal. No?
Okay, so we'll make sure he doesn't do that. Okay, take care of that. Yeah, no problem.
So, distribution with like 150 stores in New York and
good.
In New York and New Jersey. So
you did that today?
They announced it today. I knew about it.
Oh, they announced it. Oh, wonderful, honey.
It's always interesting when you know the news before it happens.
Yeah.
It's like
so what did it go up to?
It's 0.032.
Okay, so it's moving.
Oh yeah, I mean the thing is, and the volume is good. It's over. The whole thing with this is having the volume, because you have the shares, right?
Right.
But if it's not being traded, like if it's a thinly, I'm sure you've heard the expression, it's a thinly traded stock.
No. Mm-hmm.
Thinly traded just means there's not many shares being put out there.
Yeah.
So you may want to sell your shares, but there's nobody looking to buy them. It's not like Disney World, where there's 15 million shares a day traded or 20 million shares, whatever, of Disney. So if you want to sell your shares at Disney and Donna has 10 shares at Disney, you'll sell.
Yeah.
Well, if you have 20 million shares, but it's only trading 20,000 a day,
you can't
do the math.
Yeah.
You will never get filled. I mean, it'll take you 100 years to get out.
Yeah.
And then sometimes stocks die. They go down to like 10 shares a day and nothing. There's no fun.
Right.
So the point is that there's so much going to come out that's going to. The whole point is if we can get it up to, even if it hits 10 cents, it's going to be insane.
Yeah.
And this guy that is a CEO now is is a real CEO. I mean, he really did it as a favor to Adam because it's his aunt's boyfriend of like 15 years.
Yeah,
but he was a CEO of one of the divisions at Citibank. Like they know how to market products, take things to market, sign deals. you know, I mean, that's what a CEO does is,
right.
you know, I mean, you have the right CEO, they take companies to the next level. You've got the wrong CEO and they trash it. But to get a CEO like this on a no-name penny stock is like unheard of. Like, it's like it's basically like who'd you know to
right, to get him.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, you know, it's like Johnny Cochran.
And that's why he did it, because it's a family, you know, because it's like family.
Yeah, I mean, he's got money, stock options, and all those stuff.
Sure.
But it's not. I mean, but it's not outside the realm of like this.
Yeah.
It would be like me getting into a fender bender and walking into Gary Hill.
Right.
And the car would be like, all right, who'd you know? Gary doesn't do shit like this.
Right. He doesn't do
like
that.
still getting paid or whatever, but it's not like.
Oh no, I understand.
So, but anyway, so it's exciting, and we'll see what happens. But it should be a really, really interesting year.
It should be. It should be. I hope it's a wonderful year. That's great.
So I'm excited too. So anyway.
Good. All right, my love. So we are going to finish up this pile of paperwork in front of us so we could get done for the evening. We had a ton, and then we had, you know, the kids all afternoon. So, and Ben was really fine. He told Wendi he didn't feel well this morning, and he's never said that to Wendi. This kid who usually doesn't eat anything, I said he ate all day long. He's just fine.
45 minutes.
Oh, good.
So I'll be able to find out the full scoop.
Yeah, I wonder why, unless they have other plans to go out for her birthday. But I can't imagine him missing her birthday. It just doesn't sound kosher to me.
I don't know. I mean, I'll find out everything.
Yeah.
I mean, Bree lives with Dave, and
I know.
Like, talk some sense into the girl, and let's just see what happens. But I'll find out. I'll find out everything. The only thing is that there also reaches a point where I actually have to worry about, you know, focus on my own life.
Yes, you do.
Crazy thoughts sometimes, but I've done.
Not a bad thought. I know.
I've done above and beyond.
Yes, you have.
I will continue to help out any way possible, but you know, like in life, I think sometimes, I mean, not that you shouldn't guide people, and not that you shouldn't offer your advice or whatever, but it's a fine line, because it comes a point where you create the opposite of what you want to have happen. Yeah,
well, that's why even with Bree you have to be careful now.
Because then, but I'm saying, but what happens sometimes is you can create the opposite response than what you want to have happen, simply because you doesn't want to feel like they were forced into it because this is what they wanted, so I guess I should go do this. And like, next thing you know, you're getting I'm doing the opposite more for the reason of I'm not letting that. Nobody likes to feel controlled. Some people really don't like it.
Right.
So what you got to be careful, because you can end up, you know, you want the horse to think, hey, I'm thirsty, I'm going to go get some water on my own.
Right.
You don't want to end up with a situation where you're dragging the horse by the ears over to the water trough, and it's an independent horse, and the horse is like, you know, you can't make me do this, and they're just resisting because they feel like they're being told what to do and forced what to do. And even if it's the right thing to do, nobody likes to be told what to do and forced to do something. And if they start feeling like they're forced, they're going to start rebelling and being like, you know what, like, mind your own damn business. Don't tell me what to do. Even if you're telling them the 110% thing to do, it's like, you know what, I'm an adult. Mind your own business. Let me worry about me. Stop.
Right. Yeah.
You know, and instead of it being like, you know, you just kind of like a little bit of guiding, and then you just back off and let them do their own damn thing. Let them go fuck up their life. You know what I'm saying? So then what she said opened up the door for me to say whatever I wanted to.
Right.
But had she not opened up that box and I just dove right in, she would be like, would you quit telling me what to do with my life? She's the one who brought it to me. Then I, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's a very delicate thing, but I could definitely find out, you know, what's going on. And then I since Wendy's already talked to me about this stuff, I mean, I can talk to her more about it.
I mean, things are obviously fine because
things are good, you know, and they're progressing, and I don't think there's any reason to like.
No, I would talk about.
But I'll get the gist of it. I know Dave's still crazy about her, so.
Yeah. So that's all good.
I'll just make sure. More importantly, I'll just make sure Bree's giving Dave the right advice.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, so.
Keep her on track.
Yeah, maybe what we'll do. You know what we'll do? Maybe because Bree brought this idea up a while ago. Maybe I'll take like a cruise with the four of us, and we'll go away for like a weekend or something. Like one of those like leave on Friday, come back Monday morning.
Yeah.
And do something like that, which would be perfect.
That's right.
So and
even Memorial Day is coming up. That's a long weekend.
Well, no, they have cruises that you leave Friday. They're actually fantastic. You leave Friday. Good.
I'm glad to hear that. I'm excited for you about a lot of things. Sounds interesting.
So yeah, no, it's an exciting time. You know, it really. You know, the thing is that I'm so diversified with everything else. It's not like I like sunk everything into this, and it's like, if this doesn't work out, I'm screwed. Like, I'll get my money out for sure.
Yeah.
But it's not, you know, it's not like, you know, just this is my one shot at like, you know, really hitting it big.
Oh,
like everything else is still good. I'm still diversified in a bunch of different things. Not a million, but a bunch of different things. So it's not.
That's perfect.
Everything is good.
Okay. Well, then have a good evening, honey. I love you. We'll talk tomorrow, okay?
All right. Sounds good.
Okay. Thanks for calling, honey. I love you.
No problem. Love you.
Bye-bye.